Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com, and this is a video response to a great YouTuber and friend named Shenmueso. It's Shenmue plus so at the end. Stella, please don't knock that over. So his video was a community question, and it was, do you feel retro video games are going to go up in price, go down in price? Or I guess he was kind of also touching upon, are they worth keeping or getting rid of because of the flux in the market? I mean, it's kind of like stocks almost to a degree in terms of what goes up and what goes down, you know, game-wise with Scratch. So I was thinking about this, and I'm very torn because first and foremost, games seem to be getting, retro games specifically, seem to be getting cheaper when digital versions of them come out. So for instance, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast was pretty pricey. I think it got released on Xbox Live and PSN, I don't know, a year or two ago, whatever. And now it's like maybe 20 bucks, where it used to be like 30 or 40. Not a big difference, but that's double pretty much. So I feel to a degree like retro games that aren't niche, like Snatcher may never get a release. The Sega CD game Snatcher may never get a digital download. It should, it's great, but it probably won't. However, big ones like Marvel vs. Capcom and I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but will, and then the prices of the original ones will go down. Like Ikaruga, I don't know if that went down, but that got digitally released at one point as well. So there's things like that are running through my head. The other thing is, as Shenmueso said, eventually these systems are going to cease to work. I mean, you can always fix them, you can always find replacement parts. I guess that's going to last for a very long time. You can find parts for things and replacements for things now that have been gone for years and years and years. So I guess hypothetically you should always be able to find parts, but let's say they all die out. Then will the games really be worth a lot? Or will they be worth a little because you want to have anything to play them on? So that's kind of a weird question, almost like a side question unto itself. I don't really have an answer for that. The other thing is, and this is a segueing off topic ever so slightly, my age, and I would assume Shenmueso and others that I have this little nice YouTube community of, with the video games, we're used to buying things and having a tangible item. Like when we were kids, we bought a Nintendo game or a Genesis game or whatnot, and it was in your hands, it was yours, you owned it. Nowadays, it's leaning more towards getting, at least, digital. They're even talking about making it so that only digital content comes out in the future as opposed to discs and flash media and whatnot. I personally don't like that. I like buying something and owning it. I had watched a video and someone had said that you're really, I think it was Crow, I believe, who's a great YouTuber. I don't exactly know how many O's are in his name, so I can't tell you what his YouTube name is, but I'll put it down below. He had said that when you buy something digital, you're not actually buying the game. It's not yours forever. You're just buying the service to play the game, almost like you're renting it. So that's how come when, let's say, a new Wii comes out, or a new PS3, or an Xbox, they say to you, well, you can't transfer that game over because that was for the last Xbox, whatever. It's the same idea. You're not buying the game. It's not physical. It's not something tangible that you can lend out or give to someone and trade in. And I don't like that. I think if I wanted to pay for rented content, I would, or for services. I see no need. I don't know if this ties into Shenmueso's question really, but it just crossed my mind. I think it's a generational thing. I think next generation is going to be more digital, and then probably the one after that's probably going to be fully digital. Well, they'll be sitting around going like, hey Grandpa, what the fuck is a Dreamcast and a Sega CD, and why do they have these round things? So I hope it never comes to that, but it probably will. As for if retro games are going to go up or down, I think it depends. I think if it's, I guess my final point is, if it's, again, something that is popular that gets re-released, then it will probably go down because now the next generation or the new gamers are playing it. Where if it's something that's older and more of a niche title, like an FMV game on Sega CD, or I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head that's expensive, like, well, I can't really say fighting games, because fighting games kind of just get better and better. They always add more and do more to them. So I really can't say fighting, maybe an RPG or something like that that never got re-released. So, like Sonic CD, for instance, that was really never that expensive on Sega CD, but that just got released digitally on Xbox and PSN. So the price probably dropped a little bit, I'm assuming. I don't really know. So I would think if it's popular and it gets re-released digitally, it might go down. If it's something that's a niche title, it will probably maintain its value or even go up in the future. So that's probably my final say. It's a guess. Again, it's like the stock market. You never really know where or how it's going to end up. But I never looked at video games as an investment. I looked at more the collecting or a fun aspect, or something now, especially, to share with people online or offline is what it used to be with me, to where you get excited about getting something new, you talk about it, you play it together, and you bond over it. So that's mainly what it is for me. It's not really an investment in terms of money. I never looked at it that way, so that was an interesting point by Shenmueso as well. So if you haven't checked out his video on his channel, please do. And that's it. I weighed in. I'm done. I don't have a specific answer. So thanks for watching, guys. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCityUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com. Be good.